Like how old? 10 years old. Do you remember the Power Rangers? I think the green guy, Tommy, who later turned white. Yeah, he was awesome. I liked him a lot.
How about Marvel comics?
Marvel comics, oh, Gandhi. The Hulk, obviously. He's the Hulk. He's incredible.
Did you see the Avengers?
I have not. It comes out in America May 4th,
Yeah.
so that's not now. But it's out here, is it not?
Yeah. On the 24th.
Yeah. Is it in English over here?
No.
Yeah, I'd have to bring so I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. What's your favorite Avenger? So, Mark?
Avenger and Hulk.
Okay, thank you. Hi.
Hi.
If you could play any character,
You asked him if he could play any character?
yeah.
I think we know the answer to that, don't we?
One
I'm sorry, I
episode.
wasn't finished.
Oh. By all means, finish.
Thank you very much.
Look, you get 2 deans for the price of 1.
If you could play any character from a recent or a coming movie, which one would you pick?
Any movie?
Good luck.
There we go.
And go.
Tyler Durden, Fight Club.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it though. Because reprising that role after what Brad Pitt did, it's hard to do. It's hard to, they're redoing Scarface?
Yeah, I heard that's...
Why? Why would any actor touch that role with a, you know what I mean? You guys know Scarface, right? Don't remake that. I mean, come on. How do you outdo Pacino?
Yep.
Anyway.
Ego.
Hey, Brock Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
The guy that I owe my career to.
What's that? To the guy that keeps me looking young. Oh, marbles, yeah, you gotta do the marbles. Don't forget the marbles, man. We'll start throwing them at you. All right. Brock Kelly, everybody. Brock Kelly. Damn, he's a handsome fella, isn't he?
Yeah.
All right, I didn't need that much of a response. It was a rhetorical question. Hi, everybody. So now all of you that were in line to ask Brock a question, you better think quick, because he's gone, and it's just me. Is everybody still awake?
Yeah.
Is anybody feeling jet lag like I am? No? Good, great, fine. Oh. I told some of you this earlier, but I try to go to bed early and be a good guy, a good boy. And I did, and I was in bed by 11. Then I woke up at 3. And could not go back to sleep. So I just, thank you. Thank you. Sympathy is good. So I've been up for quite some time, and I don't know. I'll sleep at some point next month. But anyway, it's really good to be here. I know you guys got some questions for me, and I know we don't have a whole lot of time. So why don't we start over here? Hi.
Hi. It's lovely to have you here again.
It's good to be here.
Good. We know you've directed a couple of episodes of the show now, and I'm going to be attempting to direct something for the first time in a few months, and I was just wondering if you had any advice specifically on sort of how much to let actors interpret the character themselves and how much your interpretation should go into it as a director.
As a director, that's a very good question. I think that an important thing to keep in mind as a director is that you have to have a clear idea of the tone of the story. And you want to allow the actor to have a clear idea of their character and how that character fits into the story, right? So if the actor can come on and give their portrayal of what they think the character should be, and you want to tweak it to make more sense of the overall picture of the story, then I think that's what really good directors do. As opposed to nitpicking and being like, instead of saying this line angry here, say it lighter here. You don't have to like. It helps when you have good actors, which I was fortunate to have when I was director. So a lot of times those guys, they know what they're doing. I don't have to tell them much at all. But any kind of direction I would give is just like slow it down or speed it up. Pace is very important. And that was one thing I learned doing the first episode. You guys can probably go back and watch Weekend at Bobby's. There was a lot of dialogue scenes, a lot of talking between Mark Shepard and Jim Beaver. Some of those scenes. And as an actor myself, I kind of got lost watching these two actors perform. As a director, I was watching and I was like, wow, putting in really good performances. But then watching it in the editing room, it felt slow, and that was something that I wished I'd sped up. Just get the information out. The performances will still be there, but make sure that the pace is there so that you keep the audience interested. So that's the kind of direction that I had to give, which isn't much. But if the actor looks to you for direction, have an idea of what you want to give them. Otherwise, let them do the work. Because they're the professionals. They're supposed to be the ones doing the work. Yeah, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Hi. Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
One of my favorite episodes this season was the one with the unicorn.
We got made fun of about that show. They showed it on the Soup. For those of you who know what that is, it's kind of a show that makes fun of other television. And that episode made the reel.
Yes, I was wondering if you have as much fun shooting it as I had watching it, because it was really fun, and the brothers kind of made fun of each other like at all times. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned episode. It was kind of old school Supernatural. I love being on a show long enough to where I can say that's old school Supernatural. It's just crazy. But we really enjoy episodes like that because it kind of gets back to the original format, and that's fun.
Did you have fun with the screens?
Did I have fun with the?
With the screens?
Oh, yeah, that was So you guys were paying attention to that episode. If a unicorn runs in here, I'm out the door. The good old slinkies. What do you guys call them? Springs?
Molla.
Molla?
Molla.
Yeah, we call it slinkies.
It's easier.
Which, oddly enough, is a name of one of our crew guys. We call him Slinky. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have some stuff up here on stage with me, and why? I don't know. Okay, here's a t-shirt, and here's my friend, who I have yet to name, but I will have a name by the end of the time here. It's a little creepy, to be honest. A little creepy. Okay, what is this? What is this shirt? What is this thing? What am I doing here? See? I need a director. Where did you go? Somebody direct me. What? It's not a towel. This isn't. I guess I'm gonna sign this, but I'll sign that in a minute. Let's get back to having a chat.
anyway, these prints are all for you.
Yes. Oh, well. I've got plenty, but thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Hi.
Hello. First of all, I really need to tell you that I really appreciate the fact that you come to these things and you ask right questions. So I just want to thank you so much for doing that because I realise it's tiring. Thank you.
Oh, you know, the jet lag's tiring. You guys make it fun, so thank you.
So my question is about Lisa and Dean's relationship with her. And I'm just interested in what's your opinion on Dean's feelings for her. Did he really love her or just more complicated than that?
I think he loved the idea of her, which, you know, I don't know if that's cliche, but I think that he found somebody who could represent the idea of what he wanted, and that was to live a normal life. And you know, there was she had a son that he related to that may or may not have been his, you know, and I think that represented the life that he always thought that he wanted. And I think that's what she represented as well. Whether he truly loved her, I don't know. They didn't dive that deep into the storyline to really get that out. I think he loved her enough to know that he couldn't be with her. And I think that was a jagged pill to swallow for him. But I think it was more the idea of what she represented as a domesticated life that he always wanted, and then, you know, realized that he would never really truly be able to have that. So,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Hi.
Hi. I just want to ask that we all know that Supernatural is eventually going to end someday. And what do you think?
Go ahead, all right.
And okay, what are your what are your plans for the future? Like, what would you like to be offered for the near future after Supernatural? And
Everything.
but what do you think you will actually be offered? Like, what are you asked for mostly?
Well, I don't get offered a lot, and that's not to say that people don't, you know, pay attention or want me to be in their shows or movies. But I think I know it's quite known with a lot of the casting directors and producers around town that I'm busy. You know, I'm over 9 months of the year I'm wrapped up in a show. To be honest, I mean, there was a film that I probably could have gotten that filmed in North Carolina for the next 2 months, and I probably wouldn't have been able to come here, and I probably would have been shooting for the next 2 months, and then ended that and gone right back to Supernatural, and I would have been exhausted. And I think that they know that my time is devoted to Supernatural. When I'm not shooting that, I need my rest, and I need some time off. I need some time at home. I need to spend some time with my wife, to remind her of who I am. So I think that, you know, from what I understand, from what I'm told, the people that make those decisions are fully aware of me and are waiting for me to be done with the show.
And what would you like to do?
What would I like to do? You know, I don't know.
Another show or a movie or?
Yeah, yes and yes. If the movies.
I mean, you like series.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to doing television. I think it's a great medium.
Yeah.
I know that I can. I know that I'm comfortable doing it. It's nice with TV because where it's going and the ending is unsure.
Yeah.
And I like the ever-evolving aspect of it, whereas with a movie, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yes.
You know exactly what's happening, and you're only going to get one shot to do it. Whereas with TV, I've had 149 shots at doing something cool.
Yeah.
And I will continue to get more opportunities to do something that I really like. And I think I like that, you know, that unexpected future.
Would you change the genre?
Would I change
the genre?
the
like-
genre? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that I've been in sci-fi by accident a lot. I don't think that that was something that, you know, we didn't set out to do, you know, sci-fi stuff. It was just kind of something that happened, and it was a happy accident. It was great. I had a great time. I loved it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing comedy, not opposed to doing drama. I'd love to do some action.
You do well at comedies.
Thank you.
I love the 10 inch you.
Oh, so you were the 12 people that watched it. I was wondering. Heck, there it is. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, and I don't know. We'll see. But I hope it's. I hope I do get work after this, and I hope it's good, and I hope you guys will follow. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.